welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the New York Mets and the Washington Nationals. And we'll be back for the first pitch right after this. About to get started here. And towing the slab in this one, Mackenzie Gore.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Ready to go? Here's Brandon Nimmo. The pitch. Fought off foul. Up the middle, and that chance handled, and he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. And now here's Jeff McNeil. And a foul ball. Nimmo gets his lead at first with nobody out. On the ground, 2 ball. Gallo to second, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. There's a strike, 95 of that one. Just off the outside edge. 1-1. And 1-1. Out towards right center field. Thomas drifts towards it. He's got it. And that is that. On to the bottom of the first. No score. Back here with my pal Siggy. And today's starter, Jose Quintana.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count. And to opposite guys, be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner.
And he deals. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Quintana, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a four-seamer, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally mixes in the slurve. Oh, 0-2 now. Fights it off. You'll see another. The punch out there, and 1 out now.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Lane Thomas now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. That's in there. 0-2. 1 out, bases empty. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there are 2 down.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with a number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The wind and the pitch. He swings and fouls one off.
First 2 hitters get punched out on strikes. Take some notes from the dugout. When you get your chance, go up there and hit the ball hard somewhere.
Going to count 1 and 2. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Pete Alonso. Alonso, 29 years old, and he's a former home run derby champ. Gore back to work. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. You better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And the pitch. Foul ball there.
I want to start that load a little bit sooner because of the good velo.
Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. Over to first. And they get the out. That was an impressive diving stop. Singing, let's dive into the numbers. Statcast assemble.
Yeah, Brooke, a really good effort just to get his glove to the ball. He found a way to do it and just produce a strong throw as well. So that right there is a great play all the way around. Just really smooth.
Starling Marte up to him. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty. That one at 95 missed up top, and that's ball 2. And another ball.
Reno.
And there's the automatic. And a pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Okay.
No score here in the second. Base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Stewart.
Man at first. Now it's DJ Stewart. And there's a ball. Left-hand hitter waits. Fly ball down the line. Thomas on his way over. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play. And it drops foul in the corner. Strike 2.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Marte, the runner at first with 1 gone to the inning. That misses the zone, and the count is 2-2. And it's down on strikes. That's out number 2. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. That one finds the zone. It's 0-1. The pitch. Just missed. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. Here at the top of the second. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two outs. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Mets strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second. Now it's the Nationals cleanup hitter, Joey Meneses. The wind to the pitch. That misses off the outside edge. Next pitch inside, 2-0. And another ball.
3-0.
That pitch in for a strike, and it's 3-1. In there at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Here's Eddie Rosario. In there at the knees. And that's strike 1. Left-hand batter waits. That's through there for a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. Fastball at the letters, throws him for strike 3.
Well, right now he's in cruise control, autopilot, just dominating these hitters. It doesn't look like it's a fun at bat. And all of a sudden, you become in awe of this guy on the mound. Somebody's got to break this thing up. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Got to put a ball in play.
And now it's Keibert Ruiz. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And there's a foul ball. 2 out, space is empty. Up and in. Now 1-2.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, They'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Swing and a bouncer. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Nationals go quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. On to the third inning. Now the third baseman, Brett Beatty. Gore back to work. Just missed. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
The lefty ready, and a 1-1. And it skips in the dirt. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
This started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Got it by him for the K.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with two strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Harrison Bader stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Now the 0-1. Little chopper rolls foul. Pitch misses, and the count 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And there is another strikeout. Back to the top of the lineup. Now the left fielder, Brandon Nimmo. Reached on an infield single his first time. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. Top of the third, no score. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Here's a 1-1.
That's the ball. 2-1.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Rosario makes a nice running catch. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now it's Luis Garcia. As the lefty gets to work. Strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Got him swinging.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The third baseman.
Now it's Nick Senzel. And a foul ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Started after it. Appeal to first. Didn't go. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Batting number the 7th.
And now it's Victor Robles up to hit. Grounder might be two. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso. Double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. We're tied. 0-0. Back in Washington, D.C., John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jeff McNeil. The pitch. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And there's one away. And now it's Frankie Lindor. He's 0 for 1.
Well, here's a game Lindor will never forget. One night in July of 2023, he went 5 for 5 with a home run, 2 triples, and he scored 3 runs. That stat line is so rare. Only one other player has done it. Guess who? Willie Mays in 1958.
Smoked on the ground a second. Whips it to Gallo. Lindor retired.
The batter, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. 0 for 1 so far. Top of the zone for a called strike.
He's gotten into a really good rhythm, set down 7 in a row. He just wants to get the baseball and deliver it as quickly as possible. Keep the momentum going.
Pitch misses, and now it's even 1-1. Good eye in that spot. All tied up, top half of inning number 4. And a good eye there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
2 down, nobody on. That one's in there, and it's a full count. Right through there, got it. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Mets go down quickly, and we're still knotted at 0. So the batting order turns over. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. Led off the game with a strikeout. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Now back, right fielder, Lane Thomas.
Here's Lane Thomas. Struck out swinging his first time. That catches the outside corner. 0-1.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Nationals, the first baseman.
Here's Joey Gallo. His first at bat was a strikeout. Ground ball to the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. To third. He is safe.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
So now here's the DH, Joey Meneses. Struck out swinging his first time. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. Now this is in the air down the line, and that's a foul ball. That's hard hit on the line. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball, just couldn't get it to drop in.
And the batter down, Eddie Rosario.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Now rips one to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is the third out of the inning. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Nationals 1 and the Mets nothing. Here's Starling Marte, and he's already singled in this game.
Starling Marte.
And here it comes. Marte, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Just missed. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
3-0 down. Right through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
And so the lefty allows the leadoff free pass.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets. Went down on strikes his first time through. And he beats it. He's safe.
Nice weight transfer there. He gets the front foot down. And when a hitter's hitting against a firm front side, his hands can be lightning quick through the zone.
And here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
What enough?
And the pitch. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
At the belt and fires. Got him looking. And that is a big first out.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Brett Beatty. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Line drive, that's a base hit. Marte is waved home. He'll score and they've tied it. It's 1-1.
Gets it done to drive in the run and tie it back up. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Go ahead run on base. And now Bader up to the plate. On the ground to second, might be 2. Glove flip for 1, and that's 2. And the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Hebert Ruiz digs in now. First time up, he grounded to third. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Nationals just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
And now the lefty. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bader grabs it on the run.
The batter, number 2.
Luis Garcia, the next to hit.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Outside, ball 1. That's a base hit.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
And now up for Washington, Nick Senzel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there, and it's 0-1. Kicks and deals. Ground ball could be 2. Feed to second, that's 1. Over to Alonso, double play.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Brandon Nimmo. 1 for 2. Here comes a pitch. Curveball drops in for a strike.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
And it's even up. And a curve misses outside. This one lifted in the air, left field. Rosario makes the catch, and there's one down.
The batter, number 1.
Jeff McNeil stands in. The MO for him is contact. The guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
That one not close. 2 balls, no strikes.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Rosario under this one. Makes the grab. And there are 2 outs.
Now back.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. And that's through there for a strike.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
And the 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
3 balls. 2 strikes.
Two outs. Picks up strikeout number 7. No runs, no hits, no errors. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. All tied 1-1. Here's Victor Robles. He's 0 for 1.
The center fielder, Victor Robles.
And a pitch. Got a good eye there. Out to short. On the run, throw to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 5, shortstop, C.J.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
The shortstop takes the ball. Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. He was late there. Strike 1.
1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Out towards left center. Makes the grab, tracks it down after the long run. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Thomas in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Down the line. And that is foul. That misses the zone. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 7th inning coming up. All tied 1-1. Here's Pete Alonso.
He's a big, strong guy, can untie this game with 1 swing.
And a pitch. One delivers outside.
Seems like the hitters are struggling with their timing today. Kind of caught in between that sharp fastball and the nasty slider. I'd like to see him settle on a consistent pitch.
Kicks and fires. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jose Ferrer looks to be getting ready for Dave Martinez. Weems getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Late with the swing there.
1 ball. 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next for the Mets, Starlin Marte. That one out to right. Thomas drifts towards it, brings it in, and there's 2 away.
The batter, the designated hitter,
DJ Stewart up now for the Mets.
Stewart.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. And he deals. Swings through that.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
That misses the zone, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Mets. Score remains tied 1-1. 3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. And now Joey Gallo. Be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. Hard ground ball, base knock. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pulled that one right in the direction of the shift in defense, but no one could make a play on it. I mean, that's his approach, and it's probably not changing.
And here's the DH for Washington, Joey Meneses.
Picked up an RBI in his last at-bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that's outside. The 1-0. Fastball for a strike.
That's a great take right there. Even though it's a strike, with the situation, runner on first base, you want to keep the ball off the ground. And you swing at that pitch, most likely you roll it to a double play.
Ripped on a line. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. Relay throw. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead. It's 2-1.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring it back.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And here comes the Mets manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Jose Quintana will depart, and a nice effort out of him, no doubt. New arm coming on. We'll be back for that in a moment. Now on the bump, Jake Diekman.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Next to hit for the Nats, Eddie Rosario. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The pitch. That one finds the corner. 0-2 now. Action in the Mets bullpen. Jorge Lopez preparing to come on if needed. Smith warming up as well. Man at second. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. And is lifted in the air. He's got it. One away.
Now back. The catcher,
Hebert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
One ball.
One out, a runner at second. Here at the bottom of the seventh. On its way to the corner. And foul as it bangs off the fence. The pitch. This one in the air, center field. Bader racing after it. That drops in, plays it on a high. To third, tag, got it.
He comes out firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
So digging in, Luis Garcia. That clips the inside corner for a strike. Ruiz leads off first with 2 down to the inning. That one fouled off. The 0-2. Ball one there. The other way. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. One for the Nationals on this RBI double. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back after this on the show. Now on the mound for the Nationals, Hunter Harvey.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Well, one-run game. Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. They're 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. The pitch. And that's off the inside edge. Ball one.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Activity in the Washington bullpen. Kyle Finnegan, the closer, is getting ready and perhaps looking at a long save opportunity here. And fouled off. And the righty deals. Swings over the splitter for strike 3.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
So up next, Brett Beatty. And that one's a little bit low, and it's 1-0. One down, base is empty.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Righty to the plate. That's outside, and it's 2-1. On the ground, And it's through for a hit. And that puts the tying run on base.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Harrison Bader getting ready to hit. On the ground, a short could be 2. Over to second for 1. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Jorge Lopez.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Nick Senzel digging in for the Nationals. And here it comes. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Center fielder, number 60, Victor Robles.
Up now for Washington, Victor Robles. Lopez goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a curve, a changeup, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. Big swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
Bounced up the middle. McNeil. The throw to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Nothing doing for Washington, but they still lead it 2-1. On a pitch now for the Nationals, Kyle Finnegan.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
And he deals. Nimmo in the box now. Takes strike 1. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. The pitch. Hit on the ground to the right side. He steps on the bag. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
He's 2 outs away. So up next for New York, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. One down, base is empty. Inside, just missed.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
On the ground, right side. Whips it to Gallo, and that quickly 2 away.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. A nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
So last chance for the Mets. Here's Francisco Lindor. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. Throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to even the score and maybe extend this game.
Man at second here with 2 away. Pete Alonso now at the plate. Trying to deliver as the hero. Breaking ball inside. 1-0.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Strike on the inside corner.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the ball.
Hit to right, and that ought to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Nationals claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Well, it looked like the pitcher was getting into a little trouble there, but quickly brought out a pitch that isn't what most hitters are looking for with that great velocity. But it was really good movement on the changeup and a nice win today.
And your final score here today, 2-1. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 runners on base. For the Mets, 1 run on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.